So here I am, still getting ahead, wearing a hat. It's sunny Thailand, but not so sunny today. It's a real dark, stormy, power cut, Wi-Fi challenging day. Just come back from the bank, where now, although they've lifted restrictions, and I was able to get some food and eat in today, you go somewhere now and they're giving you plastic gloves. I don't know whether or not that's a trend that you guys are seeing in other parts of the world, but it just seems crazy to me that on go the plastic gloves. I'm wondering next if you've got to put a goldfish bowl on your head or walk around like a spaceman. But you know, in this world of images, in this cartoon of a physical dimension, it's just getting more and more ridiculous. Did you see that lightning? Wait for the thunder in a minute. So I'm making this video. I've got no idea when I'll be able to post it because the Wi-Fi and the power is extremely iffy, on off. Normally speaking, September now, coming to the end of rainy season, but clearly not. Can you hear that thunder? Sounds like an aeroplane taking off. I actually really like it. Can you hear that? Power of elemental forces. That's what turns me on. That's what I tune into. That's what I plug into. Not all this stupidity of these regulations, limitations. Even though they say they're lifting restrictions, what's this space? I don't want to say too much because you get deleted for making comments against the agenda, but and I can't afford to do that because I work with people who rely upon my service. I'm working with quite a lot of people who have got challenges where this this stuff in the world doesn't really matter. When you get to a certain stage in your life, end of life, you realise how pointless a lot of the things that you worry about are. I call it living in the last inch. You've got a mile of your life, and in the last inch, just before you leave this mortal coil, you get some real perspective as to what matters and what doesn't. And we've got to live almost like we're in that last inch. We've got to get to a point where none of this shit matters, and we just got to shift into what does matter. And as I say, although I'm talking about wearing plastic gloves in the bank, giving people plastic gloves to do transactions, just beyond ridiculous. But you just got to laugh at it, really. And whatever we're told to do, as long as it's not too life-threatening in this physical dimension, I think we've just got to witness it and say how ridiculous. Because if you were taking your last breaths, if you had a diagnosis, or if you knew that you know, you get to a certain age where you're not really trying to achieve anything, you're just trying to be, you just see it for the stupidity that it is. And we've got to sort of live like that now, in my opinion. It's an opportunity to practice mindfulness, to practice self-control, to practice detaching from the stuff that you just can't believe anymore. Who'd have thought in 2021, September the 1st, which is when I'm making this, not sure when I can post it, but that's when I'm presenting it. I'm outside presenting because there's no point going in the house because there's no lights on. So I'm outside. It's lighter in here and warmer in here than it is in the house. Out here, I should say. But who'd have thought September the 1st, 2021, life would have been like this, the world would have been like this, would have been told to do this and not told to do that. We can do this, we can't do this. We can say this, we can't say that. I suppose really, if we'd have looked at the progression of developments in society and the way it was moving, and you know, this has been an agenda for 20-30 years, well, 2-3 centuries really, but 20-30 years it's really accelerated since just before the start of this new millennium, about 1990. you could see movements within government think tanks, and I won't even mention the names of those think tanks, but you know who I'm talking about. And it's really impacting on society, it's really impacting on you and me. Our liberties, they're being eroded, taken away. But what I say basically is rise above it, detach, use this as an opportunity to practice your spiritual disciplines, your self-disciplines. I think there's only so much we can take as a society, but it seems at the moment there's a lot of people going along with it, which does surprise me. Most of my so-called intelligent friends, or people that I know that have got so-called qualifications in intelligence, seem to be the first in the queue to comply. And they're justifying it because they're reading Financial Times and The Guardian, or those sorts of newspapers that are spreading the agenda. Those are the people that are promoting it. When you watch these television programs, you know, with a panel, and it's supposed to be like on behalf of the agenda, you've got these people on my left, and then in opposition you've got these people on my right. And when you listen to them, there's no difference. You know, there's lovely expression, left wing, right wing, same bird, all carrying the same message. And when you try and find anybody with any sort of savvy who's doing research outside of MSM, mainstream media, those people are called conspiracists and shut down, deleted, deplatformed, and so you can't get the facts. So here we are in September the 1st, 2021. I intend to have a good month. I've just posted affirmations regarding having a good month. I'd have a good time in a bedsit on my own. I'd have a good time in the prison cell, me, as long as people left me alone. You know, I live in this body. My body is my first home, but my mind is free. And this is such an opportunity to free your mind and escape from all this bullshit. And it's just so obvious now that, you know, anybody with any level of intelligence can see that something's going on, and it's not what we've been told, and it's not going in the direction that was promised. You know, 3 days to flatten the curve. And here we are 2 years on. Surely you can see that, folks. Surely you can see that. But whether you can or you can't, I love you, God bless you, be powerful, enjoy your mind, don't take life too seriously. Woohoo! And you know, whatever floats your boat, do it. Today I put my hat on, I walk around with an umbrella. I'll post some photographs of the scenes on the streets, because it's absolute mayhem here. There's flash floods everywhere. I've come back to no power. It seems to be dying down a little bit now, so I might find that I can go in, get my power back, and make a brew. And maybe, I don't know, go and play my guitar or something that raises my morale. And that's all we can do at the moment. Just do your job, keep your head down, keep your peace of mind, keep your self-control, witness it, and if you need to chat, I'm here for that. Have a wonderful day. Don't take this too seriously. It's just a pantomime, it's just a cartoon, and we live a thought life, and our thoughts create our beliefs, and our beliefs change our perceptions, which is how we experience our life, through our perceptions. And you know, if we change our beliefs and we get control of our mind, we can get control of the way we see the world and see it for what it really is, not what we're being told it is, and enjoy it far more. We are human beings. I say this so often, we're not human doings. We're definitely not human stressings, human fightings, human arguings, human sufferings. We're human beings. Just learn to be. And if you don't know how to be, then talk to me. God bless you all. Take care.